Joe Rotman did not want the school called the Rotman School of Business. He wanted it called the Rotman School of Management, and that was very deliberate. Joe was a businessman, he was very successful, and he would be the first one to tell you we need inspired leadership in business.
Imagine having a seat at the table at one of Canada's leading nonprofit organizations with access to key decision makers who are having a huge impact on society. What impact would you make?
My reaction at first was, what is this actually going to look like? Is this going to be a benefit to the organization or a burden to me going forward? But after talking and hearing what the focus was for the program, it seemed to me that this was going to be worth the risk.
Well, interestingly, the program was important to me personally because we were going through a process of changing some aspects of our board.
I mean, the access that these students got to boards of directors is actually quite rare, not just to management, but to boards. Gives them a much richer understanding.
One of the things we really liked about the model was that it was going to be a project that was going to have real meaning for the organization. There was going to be a beginning, a middle, and an end, and a real outcome that was going to help us with real work.
Well, I believe that mentorship is probably one of the most important things in terms of career development and really preparing the next generation of leadership. It was really fun to talk to somebody who's really trying to think outside the box and to think differently about how to tackle a specific problem.
You know, I knew that I would be meeting senior people in the organization. I didn't realize that they would give me open access to absolutely everything I wanted.
The first board meeting was nerve-wracking. I mean, it wasn't something that I would have expected to be in at least for 20 years. You know, I thought maybe 20 years later I would have been a part of a board meeting, but not at this stage of my career.
I've learned that I like the real world. This was my first taste of working in a real organization and doing a project from start to finish and recommending things.
I thought it would be a great way to give back to the community in a really meaningful way and to do something that could really add value to an organization that may not otherwise have the resources to hire someone external to come in.
We got the opportunity to get a very, very good piece of work, which frankly, as a not-for-profit, we would have had to pay for. It was a sort of double win as far as I was concerned.
The fellowship program is important to us at CAMH because it allows us access to bright young minds coming out of the Rotman MBA program that bring us an expertise and an insight that we otherwise wouldn't have access to.
We're now into this much more nuanced society where civil society, not-for-profits, charitable organizations are businesses. It's an incredibly rewarding realm of life experience. Highly recommend anybody spend some time in that space, if not their entire career.
This has been the highlight of my second year, bar none. I don't know in what other opportunity I'd get access to an organization like this, dealing with great people, presenting a project to a fantastic organization, and getting to meet so many senior executives that it's hard to do ultimately, right? And getting that connection with Rotman was amazing.
Things like the Rotman OnBoard and some of the other programs that are more innovative probably are more the future of business education.
And so it's the Rotman School of Management. We're building leadership for business, but also for society.